Yes.
May I please? For listing, my lord, on Friday, my lord.
May I please, Your Lordship, item 41, Lordship, I have sent the affidavit for vetting, Lordship, may take it up next week, next Monday, if possible.
I am for the petitioner.
Any objection? No objection. Okay, right. Mr. B. Chaudhary submits that. What?
Affidavit has been sent for vetting, Lordship.
If the affidavit to be filed by the respondents has been sent for vetting, he accordingly pays for a week's time to file the same. The same is not objected to by the petition counsel. Accordingly, leave this matter in the next week.
May I please? Lordship, item number 18, Lordship. I need 2 weeks' time. I am appearing for the petition. I have spoken to the other side council. Some instructions are required, Lordship. It's a
Okay,
kind
right.
of matter.
Mr. A. Kalita, learn counsel for the petitioner, pays for time and submits that he has taken the consent of the other side. Accordingly, leave this matter
After 2 weeks,
after 2 weeks.
publish.
May it please your lordship. With regard to tenders of Oil India Limited, there was a requirement that tenders would supply oil tankers or Bowsers. As in the prevalent years, it is that 2 I have to own and 3 I can arrange. And those who 1, 2, 3 I arrange, they gain experience, which is counted in the subsequent years. So if they have the purchasing capacity, they may also partake. This year, what they have done, they have said, you must own only 2. Nothing doing. So this blocks 2 ways. Number one,
So you
earlier,
cannot arrange.
no, I have to. Suppose I have to. But my friend who also wants to participate, they are blocked forever. So they will never get experience. The cartel is formed. And only the big players who have the experience and the money would play. Now, even if tomorrow a person has the money, he cannot participate because he is out. So tomorrow is the bid closing opening date, my lord. And they have said they require the vehicles in April 25. So, my lord, in this circumstance, I'm praying for listing at 2. Otherwise, not only I'm out for the day, I'm out for life. Yes, that is.
You buy 2.
Even if I buy,
Retail loan.
exactly, that's the point. Even if I buy 2, the experience part stops because no one can gain experience any further. If there is or you do away with the experience part, if I have money, I'll go. They're keeping it blocked both ways.
How is it?
Absolutely. My lord, a person who has money will never have experience because they are not allowing you to come on the experience clause. You must have previous year's experience. And if you have experience, if you want to gain experience now, they block it by requirement of only 2 who have experience.
So you lend out your vehicle to the person
Okay,
who has
now that's
experience.
gone. The attachment system which was there earlier is gone. This creates a cartel on the face of it.
Okay, we'll see.
But at 2 o'clock, otherwise they open tomorrow.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 42 here.
Yes.
Lordship, we have to file our affidavit regarding taking the steps of the justice service. This matter may come up after the vacation, lordship.
You have not filed your affidavit of service,
Lordship.
Then-
We have to receive the copy, lordship.
when will you file?
We'll file it in a week, lordship.
Within this week.
Lordship.
So you want adjournment?
Adjournment. Let me matter come after vacation, lordship.
Mr.
I am in.
There is stay order.
Lordship.
Then?
It will continue, lordship.
No stay order then. I will leave the stay order. You cannot take advantage, Mr. Counsel.
Lordship, we'll file it.
You are asked to take steps. And you are also given the opportunity to serve them dusty.
Lordship,
You have not filed affidavit, you cannot avail of the stay
we'll
order.
file will be this week.
When?
lordship.
Not this week, by tomorrow. We'll list it tomorrow or Wednesday,
Lordship, Friday, lordship.
Thursday.
Friday, lordship, Friday.
No, nothing doing. What is this? We'll leave the stay order. No problem. Right, Mister?
I am.
I am a learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that he needs time to file affidavit of service on the respondent number 5. Affidavit of justice service on the respondent number. So submit is also seen that the notice by registered post with AD was sent to the respondent number 5 only on 14/11/2024. So and now is what day? Today is 14 will be next week, I think, no? Petitioner should file the affidavit of dusty service within 2 days, or else the question whether the stay order will continue will be decided on Thursday. List the matter on Thursday.
I'm paying for about listing this matter for motion on Wednesday.
Huh?
For motion on Wednesday. Listing.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. My time paying for listing, my lord, next Monday, my lord, 1 issue.
No, Mr. Lordship. I should beg to mention three similar matter, my lord. Matter pertains to non-payment of higher charge, my lord, on Friday.
Okay.
Obvious, my lord.
May please, I beg to mention item 39. This matter, contempt matter, this matter become infectious.
Okay. Mr.
L. Gogoi.
L. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the contempt petition can be closed in view of the fact that the security deposit has been released to the petitioner. Correct?
Correct.
Mr. In view of the submission made by Mr. L. Gogoi, the contempt petition stands closed.
Obviously.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 38. The
38.
matter- The matter has become infectious.
Okay. What has been passed?
Yes. Item
Okay, right. Heard, Mr.
R Shah on behalf of Anjali.
R.
R Shah.
Saha, on behalf of Mr. P. K. Roy Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the contempt petition has been can be closed as the award for acquisition of land. Correct? You don't know. Please read the file there. Even
Only I get the instruction that the order comply.
okay, just say it is basically compensation for land. Award was not passed there. Anyway, can be closed as the direction passed by this court has been complied with. So accordingly, the contempt petition stands closed.
But I prefer listing on this matter any day next week if possible.
May please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, praying for a matter, listing of a matter any day as per convenience. Obliged.
May it please, my lord. Also, I'm praying for listing of a pending writ petition after vacation, any day.
Huh?
After vacation, any day convenient to my. On deep leave.
Lordship, I'm praying for listing of a matter for withdrawal, my lord.
Okay.
Thursday, my lord.
Tomorrow.
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20, Lordship. I'm passing the matter for the Lordship.
20. You want to pass over the matter? Why?
Lordship, we must senior reason suffering from
No, you wait, madam, you wait.
May I please, Lordship, I like to mention item number 11, kindly get on the matter. So the senior counsel is out of session. The petitioner counsel is out of session.
You wait, madam, wait, we'll see. You wait.
CPJ has issued the work order, my lord.
Okay, Mr. S. Hockler, counsel for the petitioner submits that as the chief engineer has issued the work order, the writ petition can be closed as infructuous. Ms.
S. Sharma for the PWD.
Ms. S. Sharma appears for the PWD. In view of the submission made by the counsel for the petitioner, the writ petition stands closed as infructuous.
Obliged.
Okay, right. Third, Mr.
KJ.
A. Jain. Your name is not here. K. Jain.
KJ.
Right, Mr. K. Jain, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner's contractual dues have not been paid, despite the order dated 16/2/24, passed in WPC 2830/22. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post within 3 days. List the matter after poll.
Same lordship, same matter. Same.
Okay, and then out here, WPC number is 2827. 2827/22.
Item 4.
Also, as well, Lordship, direction I have received instructions, Lordship, and Parawise payment also, Lordship, as per the instruction, it is not transferable, Lordship. No, I submitted fresh application for fresh license, sir. And my application was not for transfer. Otherwise, I have received the Lordship Parawise command, I can.
Okay, right. Heard Mr. G.J.
G.J. Sharma,
Sharma, learned counsel for the petition, who has put to challenge the letter dated 1/8/2024, issued by the respondent number 4, wherein the petitioner's request for grant of a fair price shop license had been rejected by the respondents due to inverted commas, some unavoidable circumstances, inverted commas too. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. K. Gogoi accepts notice on behalf of
Okay, I am for OC. 1, 2, 3 and
3 and 4 PW.
no, it is PW madam one. All the respondents.
all the respondents. He submits that he has received parawise comments and he would like to file an affidavit.
Lordship.
He is accordingly granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit. This is the matter after 3 weeks.
One small prayer, Lordship, there is a provision under the rules that he can be denied the license on if it is issued to somebody else in the area, Lordship. So if it is issued to somebody else in the meantime, then I will be prejudiced, Lordship. This is the rule, Lordship.
It's a lordship public distribution article.
No, you've got no right.
So we are running a shop. My uncle was running a shop.
Your
I
uncle is running, your
Yes.
uncle's business is not your
Yes.
business. This
So
is
I
not a
applied-
private business.
I applied fresh license.
Next.
Okay.
I think maybe kindly take it up at 2, man. Some instructions are underway.
Item
5
5.
at 2. All right.
May it please the Lordship. My Lord.
Okay, heard Mr.
G. Alam, my Lord.
GLM, learned counsel for the petitioner.
My Lord, this is a covered case, my Lord.
I know. Where is that? You
My
have
Lord,
put out
please
here,
start from page 90, my Lord.
page 90,
90,
okay.
my Lord.
Page 90, heard, alum. And for the respondents? Who appears for the respondent? GMC.
He might be, he told me that he has an other matter in the other.
Who?
Yes,
Yes,
Bora,
Bora, my
yes,
Lord.
yes.
Okay, right, Mr. S. Bora. Then, what is your number?
My Lord, may kindly come to page 91, my Lord.
Yes,
Some changes which is
yes,
required, my Lord.
please
Yes.
tell us that.
Yes, my Lord. At page number, my Lord, 91, line number 8, my Lord, is 5521, my Lord.
5521,
It should
yes,
be, my Lord, 3521, my Lord.
3521.
And next line, my Lord,
That amount, contract
amount is
price,
35 lakhs 11,000, my Lord.
35, 11, 000.
Next line, my Lord, is 11,5, the 12th line, 11th line, my Lord.
Yes,
It should be, my Lord, 4,521, my Lord.
instead of 11,521, it should be 4,521.
4,521, my Lord. The
Then-
next line, my Lord.
Yes,
CND 65 should be, my Lord, CND 89, my Lord.
CND 89.
89.
Okay,
And my lord, at para number 4, my lord, the first line reply dated is instead of 10/6, my lord, it should be 11/6/21. my lord.
11,621, para 4.
Yes, my lord. And my lord, page 94, my lord. The quoted portion, my lord, the fourth line, my lord. Work order number is, my lord, instead of 11/5/21, it should be 4/5/21.
Para?
Para, my lord, the third para, my lord, the quoted portion, my lord.
Oh, quoted portion, okay,
Fourth
okay.
line, my
It should be
It should be, my lord, 4/5/21.
4,521.
Yes, my lord. And work order number should be, my lord, the next line.
The
GER.
CD number also will change.
Yes, GER number should be changed.
CND will be
Yes, GER/CE/1969.
GER/CR/.
CECE/1969.
From where are you getting that?
My lord, may kindly see, my lord, the page, my lord.
No, one thing, Mr. Kaul, you're in a hurry too much.
Yes,
Page 94,
yes, my lord.
the portion in italics,
Yes, my lord.
the work order dated 4/5/21.
Yes, my lord.
Correct,
Yes, my
4/5.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Bearing number,
Bearing number, my lord.
page
Page, my lord, 86, it is mentioned, my lord.
86.
Yes, my lord.
Bearing number GER/CE/1831.
Yes, my lord. 1969.
Huh?
Is 18, my lord. Yes.
1831.
Yes.
Page 86.
Yes, no, my lord. It should be, my lord, the quoted portion, my lord. That's the second last paragraph, my lord.
Acha.
Yes.
Bearing number GER/CE/1969.
69, my lord. Yes, my lord. Against package
Against
number.
package number CND
89.
/89.
That is a correct.
Exactly.
Okay. Then. Dispose of. Mr. El Bora, then there is one more matter, I
Is
think.
another similar matter, my lord.
Give me that.
Second.
Page.
Page 91, my lord.
Huh?
Similar 91, my lord.
91.
Yes, ma'am.
91. It will be, okay, then out here letter of acceptance dated
Later, my lord, 3/5/21 hours.
3/5/21. And contract price rupees
47 lakh 67,000.
47, 67,
Yes.
000. Then
Then work order dated is 11/5 instead of is 4/5, my lord.
again, instead of 11/5 will be 4/5.
Thank you.
Then CD,
CT, my lord,
CND,
88.
CND 88.
Reply the next line. Down below, my lord. Paragraph.
Out here, what is it? 25 to 30% or 50%?
25-30% of the work they have admitted that we have
And in
completed.
the earlier one,
Earlier same, my lord.
25 to 30.
Yes.
Okay. Then where do we go?
Reply, my lord, the dated 10/6, my
Para
lord.
4 will be 10 instead of 10/6/21. It will be
11/6.
11/6/21. Para 4. Then
Then my page 94, my lord.
page 94, the italic portion.
Italic portion, my lord.
Page 94, italic portion will be
11, instead of 11/5, it should be 4/5/21, my lord.
4/5/21. Bearing number
Bearing number, my lord, it is in page 86, my lord.
86.
Yes, my lord.
It will be GR/CE/1968/2021/07.
1968. Yes, my lord. My lord, it should be, my lord, instead of 3, my lord, it should be 3/5, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord, it's 3/5 mentioned, my lord.
Oh, not?
Not 4/5, my lord.
It will
it's
be 3/5.
3/5.
3/5. Instead of wherever there's 11/5, it will be 3/5. And package number will be CND/88.
88.
That's all.
That's all. Obliged, my lord.
Item 10 also similar, but he is not a concept.
I didn't see. Just a minute.
Yeah, please. Not regarding forest right.
Okay, right. Hmm. Mr. Bora, you're there.
Yes, I'm a.
Where is your Jama Bandi? Let's see, what is your
Case 21.
page 21?
MD Tariq Uddin Ahmed, my lord.
Okay, right. Heard, Mr.
Yes, Ahmed.
S.A. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is the owner of a plot of land measuring
1 katha 9.79 less.
1 katha 9.97 lechas under dark number 3210, comma pata number 2345. In where?
My lord.
Where is this place?
My lord.
In the village Hatigaon,
Hatigaon.
lot number 7, Musa Beltola,
Under Dispur
under
Dispur
Dispur
Circle.
Revenue Circle, Kamrup Metro.
Yes.
The petitioner applied for grant of permission to construct a building on the said land. Wide reference number, where's the reference number?
My lord, reference number, application ID 14215.
Wide reference number MMSGNA.
Yes, my lord.
MMSGNA application ID number 14215. Okay. The petitioner's grievance is that the respondent authorities have insisted on payment of 2% forest royalty, on the total cost of the building, before NOC/permission can be given. As per government communication dated 2/3/2023, issued by the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Mines and Minerals Department. Then out here, para 2, you take this para 2, then para 3 will be instead of DO, it will be Mr. S. Bora. No, who's for the forest? Mr. I. Bhattakur, learned counsel for the forest department, comma, Mr. Who else is for the,
So I'm for 3, 5 and 6. Yes.
Mr. K. Goy for response number 3, 5 and 6, and Mr. S. Bora for response numbers
478.
4, 7, 8. 8. Submit that the present case is a covered case. So, yeah, but it is para 3. And para 4 will be same. Para 5 is the same. Okay, everything 6. Okay, allow.
Oblige.
6425 2020. 6425 2020. This is this.
In this matter, Mr. S. Bonik will appeal, Lordship.
Huh?
Mr. S. Bonik will appeal, Lordship. He is on late, Lordship. For a time-
Notice may be issued.
For a time being, Lordship.
Nothing can happen here, only notice can
Notice
happen.
may be-
That no stay order can be
Yes,
given.
Lordship, but
If you want to stay order,
No, Lordship.
for release of your money, then
Because as per my instruction, Lordship, I have made.
we cannot wait for everyone.
Lost.
Heard Mr.
AR topic.
A.R. Tabildar, the counsel for the petitioner who submits that the respondents have deducted money from the outstanding bills payable to the petition. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks, Mr.
BKC,
B.K. Singh accept notice on behalf of
all the response.
all the respondents.
Extra,
Huh?
extra copy.
Leave the matter on.
After vacation, my lord,
Ah.
should be.
Extra copies of the writ petition be provided to the petitioner's counsel, to the respondent's counsel within 2 days.
Oblige, my lord.
Lordship, exponent number 7 and 8. Lordship, CGC will be.
This is for all the respondents.
No, Lordship, 7 and 8, no.
This is for all.
7 and 8, Lordship, I think DGR, Ministry of Defense. Whether he can appear or not.
The Ministry of Defense, then FCI Council cannot.
Please call him.
FCI Council cannot.
You just go, we'll call him, we'll see. Just call him.
Yes, Lordship.
You please run after him. Yes. Yes. Heard Miss S.
Basha.
Vaishya. Then counsel for the petition. Mr. S. Bora appears for the respondent.
No, not
All.
all this.
All the. Then out here. Page 115 in the thing. So invitation forbid everything is all right. Letter of acceptance dated, madam.
5/5/21.
Okay, that's all same. No need. Then contract price
43, 04, 698, 25.
20 paisa. Okay. Notice to proceed with work dated.
11/5/21.
Okay, this is also same. Package number
Say 44.
C&D/44. Okay. Respondent number 3 issued show cause notice dated. Show cause notice.
8/6/21.
Okay, this is same. Okay, then petitioner submitted reply dated. Para 4.
10/6/21.
Oh, same, no change. Contract terminated by letter dated 12/6.
Sure.
12/6, no? Then we go to page 118, that para 11. Para 11, work order is same, only package number will be C&D/44. Otherwise, everything is same, I think. Just hold it.
Public.
Item 11.
Yes,
Lordship, I am unprepared.
why do you want to adjourn, madam?
My senior counsel is out of session.
Okay, who's the senior counsel?
NK Mori.
MK Murray. I do not know what you want in this writ petition. Yes, what is this case? Any idea?
Otherwise, Lucy, as per the, I've gone to the synopsis, says that it was already allotted to the respondent number 6.
Already allotted. I do not know what is the ground of challenge.
Then Lucy may issue formal notice, then we can reply also, Lucy. Otherwise, Lucy,
No, why should I issue notice?
Lucy. Otherwise, allotment is already there, Lucy.
You obtain instructions with regard to this. Okay, because I do not know what he wants. What is he challenging? I don't know.
Lucy, Lucy.
Right. No, Miss
P. Hajam.
P.
Hajam.
Well, prays for adjournment on the ground that her senior is out of state. The writ petitioner has challenged the selection of the respondent number 6 as a successful tenderer and the work order issued to the respondent. However, the reasons for the challenge has not been mentioned by the petitioner. Mr. K. Gogoi shall obtain instructions on behalf of the respondents number
I am for 1 and 4 also.
1 and 6.
And Lucy, their selection was done, Lucy, way back of 25/7 to 23, Lucy.
That's why I don't know.
Every Lucy.
I don't know what you want. So
Lucy.
you just find out
Lucy, Lucy.
what is the status of the
Present
case.
status of the, present
Yes,
status of
yes.
the work. Otherwise, most probably. it was-
Because this is only construction of a drainage system,
then
nothing
it
else.
will be completed, Lucy, in the meantime, Lucy.
Probably completed already.
Lucy may pay only present status, Lucy.
Yes, sir.
Lucy, present status.
Mr. K. Gogoi shall obtain instructions with regard to the status of the construction of the RCC drainage system
Lucy.
to be undertaken by the respondent number 6 pursuant to the NIT, notice dated 25/7/23.
Lucy.
NIT dated, 25/7/23. NIT or what?
Lucy, e-tender.
Ah. It may be stated here that the work order was issued on
Okay. On 25/7/23, Lucy.
25/7/23.
7/23, Lucy.
List the matter on when? Friday?
After 2 weeks, Lucy, reopening.
Okay, list the matter.
After
Never
2
did.
weeks. It should be. Oblige, Lucy.
Item 12. Item, sure.
I thought earlier there was a writ petition, my lord, raised by the same set of employees. That order lordship will get at page number 28. And the operative portion is at, my lord, page 30. Para 7. Having regard to the projections made on behalf of the petitioner in the aforestated manner, this court is of the considered view that petitioner has made out a prima facie case for an interim order. It is therefore provided till the returnable date, the proceedings of case number so presently pending before the Labour Court shall remain suspended. But then this was a reference made under section two.
No, what was the issue, the
Yes.
entire case?
Well, basically the issue is, my lord, once VRS compensation has been accepted, whether an employee or a workman can still pay for a retrenchment compensation. Supreme Court says no. And because once you have accepted it, end of the matter, my lord.
Then so what has happened? He has again
Now,
gone.
now what had happened earlier at what is under section 2A, the reference was made, my lord. Now government has referred the dispute. That is how. If you lordship should kindly have a look at para 34, my lord, of the judgment. The once, my lord, the compensation has been accepted, the employer-employee relationship ceases, my lord. And have a look at para 34, my lord. Here he has got about 15 lakhs of compensation, my lord, this particular workman. So, my lord, the workman is stopped to raise any issue, my lord, now. So, my lord, basically we are praying for stay of this order.
So this writ petition
Yes.
that has been filed by you earlier,
Yes,
this pertains to a proceeding, a claim made by him.
no, by another, one Bitupan Das, another workman.
That's
same
another
category.
one. Okay.
He was Bitupan Das. He was also an applicant.
Ah.
He was also an applicant.
So this is still pending here.
That is still pending. The order has been extended.
Okay, right. But Mr. K. Chaudhary, Leonard Senior Counsel for the petitioners who submits that the petitioner having opted for the VRS scheme,
Not petitioner, my lord, the respondent.
as a respondent, having opted for the benefits under the voluntary retirement scheme bracket VRS, comma, the petitioner could not make a claim for any other benefit. However, the government of Assam has made a reference on the claim made by the respondent number 2,
Yes,
respondent number 2,
once again. 3, my lord.
respondent number 3.
3.
For what did he claim?
My lord, he is now purporting to challenge the whole thing. He says he is entitled to more benefit, etc., etc.
Okay, what about that? Before the learned labor court, whereby the petitioner has made a claim for benefits beyond the VRS which has already been enjoyed by him. He submits that the same cannot be allowed in terms of the judgment of the Supreme Court in the case of A.K. Bindal and another versus Union of India, 2003 FCC, 2003 5 SCC 160. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner takes steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 3 by registered proceeding within 3 days. Mr. K. Gugoi accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 1 and 2.
Two lordship probably as part of the latest honorable Supreme Court judgment, presiding officer lordship.
Okay, one.
It should be struck
Uh,
out from the
huh?
lordship. That The wedding picture should be struck out from the area of the party.
I know.
That it should be kept open for the present.
Just say issue notice only to the respondent number 1 and 3.
Yes.
Okay. List the matter after 4 weeks. In the interim, the proceedings of case number
4 of 23, my lord,
4 of 2023.
pending before
Pending before the Learned Industrial Tribunal, Guwahati,
Assam and Guwahati.
Assam and Guwahati. Assam, Guwahati. Shall remain stable till the next returnable date.
Wait, please, Your Lordship.
Yes, madam, what to do?
Lordship, the last page, my lord. Notice may go, Lordship, because
Huh?
e-auction has been done by the respondent number 1 and 2. Lordship, kindly have a look the last page, page 61. 61, Lordship.
Yes,
May I read, my lord?
Yes.
This is written from the Joint Director IWT to the Home International. This is a petitioner regarding extension of lifting period of your vessel, so and so. Reference your letter number, so and so dated. 4 letters they have referred. Sir, in inviting reference to the subject in your letter cited above, I am directed to inform you that you have participated in the bidding process during 2023 after conducting site inspection of the vessel, and subsequently you have owned the bid and deposited the bid value through MSDC to the Government of Assam Exchequer. After deposition of the bid value, the Directorate has intimated to you for lifting the auction vessel based on the delivery order issued by MSDC.
yes,
That's a wrong submission.
Huh?
That's
this
a
is
wrong.
your interpretation.
Yes, Your Lordship. That's not the correct proposition of law. I'll take it, Your Lordship.
No, let me see.
Your Lordship will kindly come to.
Just a minute.
Then from there later on, from
Just-
page
Just
12.
just a minute, just a minute. So you want to take this vehicle, this ship?
Issues like this, Your Lordship. MSTC issues the e-auctions. We participated, we are qualified for 3 bids. I have to deposit 10% the security deposit, which is done. Thereafter, I am given the acceptance letters. In the acceptance letter, I am directed to deposit the amount in the MSTC account.
The remaining amount.
The remaining balance amount. MSTC will give the amount to the IWT,
We'll give to the amount to the?
Inland Water Transport.
Ah.
Right. Thereafter, the MSTC issues me a delivery letter. Again, the IWT will issue a delivery letter to me. In this case, the delivery order was issued on 14/11/2023. Thereafter, I have to go and pick it up. I cannot pick it up before that. The Lordship will kindly see.
No, so have you picked it up?
No, I could not.
Why?
Because there was no handing over given to me.
Oh,
I'll just point it out, Your Lordship. Your Lordship will kindly look at it.
You bring it, we'll give it in court.
I'll give,
You bring the handing over, we'll give it in court.
no,
Lordship,
That's what you want.
Lordship,
no.
Lordship.
issue is like this, Your Lordship. Let me make my submission, Your Lordship. They have to give me a delivery order, I'll go to pick it up. Now the vessel was untraceable there. On 15/10, I have annexed 2 photographs, page 62 and 63, Your Lordship. They say on 15/10, 12/10/2023, on that day itself, the vessel was untraceable. And the director issued me on 14/11/2023 the delivery order. It was within their knowledge that the vessel was untraceable.
No.
Your Lordship will kindly come to page 62.
It was
I don't know.
his prayer, Lordship, the time was extended. It's mentioned is page 51. He has requested
Either
30
she
days more
submit or I
time.
submit, Your Lordship.
Both of you keep quiet for the time being. Just let me read. Okay, so basically you give the whatever necessary documents, you bring it to the court next day.
Lordship.
We hand it over. Please inform this court where the vessels are
Yes.
and let him take it. That's the end of the matter.
No, the
What
issue
the-
was like this. I approached them repeatedly. They
Mr.
said the
Council,
vessel
this is
was
your prayer.
untraceable.
This is your prayer. One of
Yes.
your prayer is that there should be a direction to direct the respondents to either hand over the vessels
Or to refund.
or
the-
in the alternative
Yes,
to refund the amount.
right.
So they are going to give you, hand it over to you. What more do you want?
Yes, my lord.
Your
Because
Lordship,
this is their property.
You, now you don't want to be, you don't want them,
exactly, Your Lordship.
you don't want the trees. Why did you put in a prayer? This is your prayer.
Yes.
We are allowing your prayer. You don't want your prayer.
No, I'm not saying that.
Then,
I'm trying to
then
say
we are
that-
allowing your prayer. We are directing them, please bring the necessary document. Please tell us where it is. And we'll hand it over to
Yes.
you in court and then you go and collect it. End of the matter.
Yes, my lord. Friday, my lord.
Right. Heard, Mr.
Asina.
Another cause for the petition. Who submits that despite the petitioner handing over the deposit required for the auction of the three vessels, the petitioner has not been given the necessary papers by the respondent to enable him to take possession of the three vessels. He further submits that. No, that's all. That's all.
No, Your Lordship, it was in respect of only one vessel, lot number 4.0, Tamai. The other two were handed over to me.
Hand over.
Now, it is not my submission that I was not given the delivery order, but I was not given the handing over by the concerned junior engineer. The delivery order was issued.
You just tell us if he can take it on by Friday, then he will take. Okay, what have I said? Okay, just start from the beginning. Just start. Heard, mister? The petitioner has not been given
Lot 4.0.
given the vessel relating to lot number 4.0, comma
Tamai.
MV Coming, KMENG. He accordingly submits that the respondent should either hand over the said vessel or in the alternative to refund the bid amount. Next, Miss MD Bora submits that he will obtain instructions and to list the matter on Friday.
Friday.
You see what you do is you just bring a letter
Lordship.
that he can go and collect and from where is that vessel
Lordship.
and then we'll direct.
Lordship. I'll put it the written instruction letter.
Deeply.
Oh, bless you.
Heard Mr. R. Dhar, learned counsel for the applicant. Oh. R. Dhar, learned counsel for the applicant, who submits that Mr. Akash Deep, Principal Secretary, BTC Sensor, should be implemented as respondent number 3. Miss
Boro on behalf of RB Bora.
Miss S. Barua on behalf of Miss R.B. Bora, learned counsel for respondent number 1 and 2. Submits that she has got no objection to the application being allowed. Accordingly, the transfer is implemented as point number 2. Okay, the corrected transfer. I accordingly dispose. Huh? Then you write in view of the in main case, huh? In view of the order dated. Today's date is 9/12/2024. Passed in IAC 3765 of 2024. So is implemented. Issue notice to the newly pleaded respondent number 3. Petitioner will take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 3 by registered post with AD within 3 days. List the matter of the court. Yes.
Lordship, last, the honorable court directed to.
Item 15.
As per Lordship's direction, Lordship, I have received the instruction, Lordship.
The electric poles.
Electric post.
So you go to, so it's not on your land. But
Regarding that part, Lordship, I have received instruction, Lordship. It is a Lordship, non-cadastral village, Lordship. So survey is completed, Lordship, but exact location, joint verification was done as per.
Mr. Council, there is an affidavit filed.
Lordship.
There is an affidavit filed by the
APDCL.
APDCL.
Yes.
And the APDCL have taken a stand.
Then is not the petitioner.
Huh?
Len is not the
Nah,
petitioner.
then
But
you,
Lordship in last order dated on then I have already filed a affidavit in reply. Next date, Lordship. And accordingly, on last date, Lordship, 19/9/24.
yes,
This honorable court directed Mr. and last para Lordship, at
Yes.
this stage, Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned State Council, who was present in this court, was asked whether the jurisdictional revenue circle can assess this court, taking note to dispute to which Mr. Gogoi submitted, he will intimate the concerned revenue circle of officer to submit report as regard the status of the land over which illegally the electricity pole have been erected.
so has the circle officer made a report?
Lordship, that when survey was done, Lordship,
Ah.
report is there. I don't know, kindly present it.
Then nothing can be ascertained from here.
Nothing has happened.
Then you've got to go to civil court. That's all. Okay. End of the matter. Yeah, right. Heard, Mr.
P. Sharma.
Huh?
P. Sharma.
P. Sharma, another counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Chowdhury appearing for the APDCL. And Mr. K. Gogoi for the
Number 3, Lordship.
point number 3. The petitioner's case is that electric poles have been erected on the land of the petitioner. Without paying any compensation to the petitioner. The affidavit of the APDCL, on the other hand, is to the effect that a field survey was conducted through the SDE, Sonapur ESD, APDCL.
Para 5.
And which was to the effect that APDCL, and it was found that the electric poles had been installed pursuant to a scheme in the year 2016 on the edge of a clearly demarcated concrete road leading to Dantola village and Dantola Jagannath Mandir, and not on the land of the petition. Next para. Mr. K. Gogoi has submitted letter dated 5/12/2024, issued by the Circle Officer, Sonapur Revenue Circle, which is to the effect that the claim of the petitioner pertains to land under village Emerigog Nonke Mauza Panbari under Sonapur Revenue Circle, which was a non-cadastral village. Thus, without the making of any map due to the village Amaregaon Nongki being a non-cadastral village, comma, the proper location of the specific dark number of the petitioners could not be ascertained. Next paragraph. The facts of the case. No, the stand taken by the various parties in the present writ petition shows that there are disputed questions of fact which requires evidence to be recorded. Accordingly, this court is of the view that the petitioner would have to approach the appropriate civil court for redressal of his grievance due to disputed questions of fact. The writ petition is accordingly dismissed, with liberty being given to the petitioner to approach the appropriate civil court. Which is
our
legal.
letter kept to the public.
The letter dated 5/12/24 issued by the Circle Officers, Panapur Revenue Circle, is made a part of the record and marked as an X.
Item 16.
What to do, madam?
Lordship, we are the newly engaged counsel.
Huh?
Lordship, we are the newly engaged counsel in this matter.
Okay, right. No one appears for the petition on call. Ms. D. Jain appears for the Water Resource Department. She shall obtain instruction and file affidavit with regard to the claim made by the petitioner that his contractual dues amounting to rupees 4,16,253 has not been paid. This is a matter of the poet.
Resolution.
Item 17.
Yes, higher charges.
17, Lucy, we have got 21 state. Latest instruction is 20. So, Lucy, we need some time to obtain the present status, Lucy. Probably that was,
In the earlier instruction, what is it admitted?
it is in 21, Lucy. Probably it was, Lucy. Petitioner is getting her, so I have to obtain instruction. Otherwise, Lucy.
What is your latest? When did you last talk to your client?
Actually, last we have talked 3 months ago, your lawsuit, but there is no any payment that.
No payment.
Lucy, I will obtain present status. Otherwise, Lucy, the authority will be Lucy.
So you had parawise comments in 21.
21, not parawise, one instruction is letter is there,
Okay.
21.
Right, Mr. L. Mohan, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the higher charges of the petitioner's vehicle has not been paid.
And
till
also
date.
regarding that part, they have paid loss. The instruction is there, already paid loss.
Paid?
Paid loss.
Then what else?
Paid five bill loans, so it is there also.
That is his only claim.
No.
His only claim is higher charges. Then
Lossy may. Extreme right lossy may kind of extreme right column lossy.
yes, but you have not paid 13 and 14. You have paid
And the petitioner is 3 lossy.
huh? Petitioner is 3.
3 persons they have lossy, one equity. 3 defined person.
You see, these payments have been all made around 2017 is the latest. This writ petition is filed in 2020. Then, right, Mr. K. Roy shall obtain instructions with regard to the outstanding bills payable to the petitioner. Inasmuch as the last instruction was received by him on 6/1/21. This is the matter of the period. Yes, who is appearing?
19, my lord, I am appearing. I am an FCI contractor. Have been undertaking various contractual works under the FCI. And in a number of cases, my lord, under this pretext or that pretext, security deposits and earnest monies were not released. Then there were.
You were supposed to file an additional
Yes, sir,
affidavit.
but there is certain problem. I think FCI, if FCI has filed an affidavit. There are certain gray areas before me for which, my lord, I couldn't file. 15/9/2023 affidavit FCI, they have given.
No, Mr. Barbara, you see, on February 2024,
Right.
you had taken time to file an additional affidavit.
Right.
The affidavit filed by the other side was filed last year.
Last year,
Then
last year.
are you filing an additional affidavit?
So there, my lord, kindly, I'm pointing out, I'll file, no problem, but they will also be updated with the instructions as to what amount of security deposits of late released.
Haven't you talked to spoken to your client? He'll be knowing.
I have, my lord, I have some figures they have given, and FCI in their affidavit has said that certain amounts could not be released because of pendency of some WPCs before this court. Now, my lord, the cases which FCI has reported, meanwhile, my lord, the learned Single Judge has disposed of those WPCs in my favor.
Then?
In my favor. So therefore, now what prevents them from releasing these amounts? This is all after filing of this affidavit, my lord.
You filed an
I
additional.
file affidavit.
Yes, that'll be clear.
Let the records be with the FCI, my lord.
Yes, madam, you find out the latest up-to-date status
What's it?
with regard to the claim made by the petitioner.
They have released certain amounts, no doubt about that.
Huh?
Some of the security.
No, it's
deposits have
okay,
been-
but we want to know the latest update.
The latest update we have filed through our last affidavit, Lordship.
You filed it last year, madam. More than a year has passed.
They are after developments.
Your last affidavit was of 15 September.
If the petitioner filed the affidavit, we will take instructions.
Okay, you file a comprehensive, you find out what has been paid to you, what has not been paid to you.
Let them also bring the records by the next date, my lord. I'll file.
Let them file the affidavit, we will take instructions, whatever.
Okay, right.
written
Mr. A.C.
that
Barbara, learned senior counsel.
3rd week of January, lordship.
He submits, he will file the additional affidavit in terms of the order dated 20/02/24. Within 3 weeks, 4 weeks,
And 3rd week of January. by
within
3rd
4 weeks. List the matter. Give a date after Bihu.
Obligement.
Lordship.
Yes,
Matter can be disposed of, Lordship, because our instructions have not been received yet, even though we sent them.
so we dispose of, madam.
Lordship, matter relating to non-payment of bill.
So we'll tell them to verify. Or what? The 2023 matter, why are you filing?
Our instructions are simply not coming, Lordship, in these matters.
Not coming. We'll give one last chance. Better. Mr. I. Bhattakur, learned counsel for the PHE, is granted one last chance to file affidavit. To obtain instruction to file affidavit. This is the matter. After the Bihu. After Bihu, maybe.
Obliged.
Last. No one appears for the petition on call. Yes, who is appearing?
For one, even for.
Yes, so
So Lordship may give some time, Lordship.
Mr. K. Gogoi appearing for response number 1, 2, and 4. Is granted 4 weeks time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. This is the matter after this.
22.
Okay, no one appears for the petitioner on call. The Miss DJ appearing for the Water Resource Department shall obtain instruction and file affidavit with regard to the claim for non-payment of contractual dues. This is the matter after bill.
May I please, your lordship? I'm paying for adjournment. My senior counsel was suffering from illness in the eyes.
You have to withdraw.
No, I am paying for adjournment for 1 week.
Why adjournment? What is your prayer here?
And student filed a affidavit in opposition, but we did not get that for me.
No. What is your prayer?
Prayer for reconnection of the electricity.
Reconnection has to be given.
Already there is an agreement.
Yes, who are you?
I am landlord, my lord. As per-
You are the landlord.
He, my
I'm
lord.
not.
You see, the
Suit
question,
is pending, my lord.
suit is pending, the suit will decide. The trial court will decide
My lord.
as to who is to be given.
For last 10 years, he is enjoying the possession, my lord. Without paying the rent, my lord. For which,
No, you see, that he has not been paying rent.
yes, my lord. For
That
last
that is an issue to be decided by the civil court.
And he is not
Okay,
living there, my lord.
he's not living there.
Yes, my lord. He is staying at the Delhi, my lord.
He was
It is
running
Delhi
a-
Apollo Hospital, my
running
lord.
a
I
clinic.
specially
Huh?
stayed
Medical clinic.
with my lord.
Huh?
Running on
Last year, my
medical
lord.
clinic.
10 years, my lord.
He's running a medical clinic?
Clinic.
Oh, it's not a, okay, it's not a residential place.
Commercial. Commercial.
I specially stayed at.
Kindly 1 week time may be given. My senior will.
Then why did you restore electricity? It's only whether he's in
But
possession
he-
or not.
And the lock and key, my lord, room is entirely. After,
You see, but this issue
my lord.
with regard to whether he should be evicted or not is to be decided by the civil court,
Yes, my
not
lord.
by us.
My lord.
Then-
And he already filed WS. In the WS, he has nothing, not a single whisper, my lord. Before filing it is repetition, my lord. He filed WS, my lord.
What is the stage?
States, my lord,
Issues.
issues, my
Issues.
lord. Issue to issue.
The stage of issues.
When was the suit filed?
2023, my lord.
You see, because as per the Supreme Court judgment,
Yes, my lord.
no one should be without electricity.
Yes. He may agitate his claim before the civil court, my lord.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. You see, please understand. Don't say yes.
My
When
lord,
you said yes,
the law, room is under log and key for 10 years, my lord. He's staying daily, my lord. And we have collected the certificate of the GMC, my lord, health department, no clinic there, my lord. In my opinion, my lord. He falsely claiming this, my lord, to take unlawful.
Huh?
It was a clinic, running clinic.
it was.
It is.
It is. You're doing it how? Virtual
No.
patients?
Here, subordinates are there.
Huh?
Subordinates.
Subordinates are there. Anyway, this writ petition has got, the purpose is served,
Yes.
Yes,
nothing remains.
nothing.
So we'll close this writ
My
petition.
lord.
Kindly 1 week time.
For what?
But senior counsel will be.
Who is the senior counsel?
Yes, Sharma, Satyajit Sharma.
Where is he?
His eye is suffering from some illness in the eyes. Also
Eye.
swelling. Yes. From morning, it started. Some dust or allergies kind of.
Because there's nothing remains.
Nothing remain, my lord.
You see, because once you have been given your electricity connection, you've been given, no?
Yes, madam. The temporary connection.
Temporary connection has been given. Then what is nothing? That is your prayer in the writ petition. Nothing remains. Why should I keep it pending? You can go to the division bench and say that whatever. Yeah. Why should we keep this pending?
Kindly 1 week.
No, not like that. Right. Heard, Mr.
M. Thakuria for S. Sharma.
N. Thakuria appearing on behalf of Mr.
Sharma.
S. Sharma, counsel for the petition. Mr. B. Chowdhury appears for
Respondent 1 and 2, madam.
respondent number 1 and 2,
APD.
comma APDCL, comma while Mr.
Yes, so my lord.
S. Saiki appears for
Respondent 3.
respondent number 3. The petitioner's case is that he is a tenant of the respondent number 3 and a senior surgeon in the Indraprastha Apollo Hospital at New Delhi. The suit, the the petitioner's grievance is that the respondent number 3 has been trying to evict the petitioner. And in this respect, his electricity connection was also disconnected by the APDCL. Come on, the prayer made by the petition, the prayer made by the respondent number 3. Further, title suit number 452 of 2011 was instituted by the respondent number 3 for eviction of the petitioner before the court of the learned Munsif, Kamrup M, Guwahati. But the title suit has been dismissed.
My lord, press suit has been filed for eviction, my lord. Earlier, my suit was, my lord, dismissed because there is a occupier, my lord, illegal occupier, but learned trial court held that he is not occupier, tenant. That is why I filed urban area rent control act, fresh suit 2022, my lord. My affidavit, my lord, 7/2022, my lord.
And full stop. Title suit was dismissed. The title suit was dismissed. Title suit number 452/2011 was dismissed. And thereafter, title appeal number 558/2017 was preferred by the respondent number 3. Full stop. The same was also dismissed. Full stop. The respondent number 3 has now filed now filed title suit number
758, public 2020.
758/22.
22. My lord, before the Munship number, my lord, 1.
Before the court of the Munship 1, where?
Kamrup, my lord.
Kamrup Metro.
Muslim number 2.
Oh,
Division,
huh?
no, Junior Division 2.
Five.
Filed before whom? Munsif, he says, junior division, he says what?
Munship 5, my lord.
Munsif number 5.
5. I got it, my lord. It's for you.
Under what?
Urban area rent control act.
Under the Assam Urban Areas Rent Control Act. Which year?
2022.
No. The act. Act is of which year?
1976, March 17.
19. Huh? Where is that written? Where is that stated? Comma, which is still pending adjudication. Huh? Next. The petitioner's counsel submits that the electricity connection, which had been discontinued by the APDCL to his rented premises, has been restored.
Temporarily restored, madam.
Huh?
Temporarily
Has been restored temporarily. Mr. B. Chowdhury, learned counsel for the APDCL, also submits that the temporary connection has been given to the petitioner. Next para. The counsel for the respondent number 3. Yeah, for 3, no? For 3. Submits that. The petitioner is living in Delhi and keeps the tenanted premises lock. Under lock and key. For the last 10 years, and has kept the tenanted premises under lock and key for the last 10 years. I have heard the learned counsel for the part. The prayer of the petitioner in this writ petition is to issue a direction to the APDCL to supply electricity to the tenanted premises of the petitioner. The submission made by the counsel for the parties show that the prayer of the petitioner has been acceded to by the APDCL in as much as temporary connection has been provided to the tenanted premises of the petition. Further, in the case of Dilip led through LCRs versus Satish and others, the Supreme Court has held that a person cannot be deprived of electricity. All that the electricity supply authority is to ensure is whether the applicant for the electricity is in occupation of the premises in question. What is the citation?
Criminal appeal number 810.
What?
Criminal appeal number 810 of 2022.
Criminal appeal number
810
810 of
2022.
2022. Next paragraph. In view of the fact that the question with regard to the prayer of the respondent number 3 in title suit number, that latest one,
758.
758 of 2000.
758 of 22 is to be decided by the civil court. And as the petitioner's prayer in the writ petition has been acceded to, there is nothing to decide. There is nothing left to decide in the present writ petition. The writ petition is accordingly dismissed as in practice.
Well, it's the only with regard to connection. Well, the connection is only of a temporary nature.
Correct. I mentioned it. It's not them. It is made clear that the electricity connection that is provided to the petitioner would only be of a temporary nature. And the issue of whether that should be converted into a permanent electricity connection would depend upon the outcome of the decision to be taken in title suit number 7 of 2020.
Deeply aware.
Item 9.
9, yes. Where's the FCI? Yes, yeah. How can you appear for 7 and 8?
Inadvertently, it has been submitted, madam, because the cause list doesn't show only show names of the
Okay.
FCI, madam.
So
7 and 8.
7 and 8
CGC ने
CGC, who's appearing CGC? Miss L. Devi. Huh? B. Devi. R. Devi or what? R. Devi. Miss R. Devi. CGC accepts notice on behalf of point number 7 and 8. Extra copies of the writ petition be provided within 2 days.
Obliged, madam.
24.
I could file the affidavit today only. But I have
Will
already,
you find it today?
yes, but we have filed it. I have served the copy on Saturday. We filed it.
So we list it on some other day.
Let it come up.
It's not admitted.
It's admitted, but they are trying to blame the PWD and the Assam Human Rights.
No, we are not trying to blame. In fact, in our affidavit, we have,
Blaming them 100%.
yes.
But then
Without the administrative approval, I have already submitted with your lordship on that day that the petitioner has done the work. It is a fact. But without the administrative approval, some additional work has been done. And the Home Department, Political Aid Department, they have to pay the amount. They are not aware of that. The Chief Engineer building, PWD building, and the Secretary of the Assam Human Rights Commission, they have entered into a supplementary agreement with the petitioner and that administrative without taking the administrative approval of the department concerned. That is what the difficulty. Now they have moved the finance
That is why it's taking time. It is just
Yeah, right.
in the affidavit.
Mr. D. Nath, Leonard Senior Government Advocate, submits that affidavit in the position has been filed today.
Yes, sir, we have filed.
Accordingly, you want to file any,
I will go through and.
Mr. J. Patwari, Leonard Counsel for the petitioner submits that he needs time to go through the affidavit in a position and decide as to whether a reply affidavit is to be filed. Accordingly, leaves this matter after 3 weeks.
Item 25.
Lordship, I am for respondent number 3, Lordship. Lordship, my senior is Lex in another court. Can pass over the matter for time being.
Let it come after vacation, my lord, then. Nothing has changed. The department has not filed the affidavit also, only the respondent number 3 has filed. And tender in question has not been finalized. As per.
There is stay order in your favor.
Yes.
That actually you are not going to be in a hurry.
And the department has also not filed any affidavit.
Where's the senior?
Court number 3, Lord.
Court number 3. Who is for the PWD?
Not PWD, my lord. This is Assam State Textbook Production and Publication Corporation.
Okay, yes. Is that lost consignment?
Yes, my lord. Scrap papers.
Who is the authorities? Who are the persons? You are for whom?
The private respondent.
Respondent number 3, Lord.
My lord, I appear for MD Textbook Corporation. Can the matter be taken up tomorrow, Lordship? Because today we could not, Lordship, prepare for the matter.
No, more than that, where's the affidavit? You are not filing any affidavit.
That also, Lordship, I
You see, if you don't file affidavit and you don't controvert the averments made by them, then as per one judgment of the Supreme Court, it amounts to admitting.
may I pray for some time, Lord?
Okay, right. Yes, you're there. For whom?
This one not clear.
You're the thing. You're for point number 3. Are you filing any affidavit?
But 3 years filed, my lord. I have
Yes,
filed.
right.
3 years filed. I have also
I
filed
also
a
filed
reply.
a negative petition. Affidavit also filed.
Now what to do? The 1 and 2 have not filed anything. They are the main person.
Some time may be given, Lord. We'll file it.
What? Mr. I. Bhattakur appearing for response number 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Is granted how much time?
Lordship, just 2 actually. 1 I am not appearing.
Appearing for response number 2. Is granted
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file affidavit in the position. This is the matter after 2 weeks.
Interim order.
Huh?
Interim order.
Interim order to continue till next time.
I am for respondent 3, man.
Mr.
Yes, Islam.
S. Islam appears for respondent number 3 and submits that affidavit in the position has been filed by the respondent number 3.
Okay.
26 and 27.
Please, my lord, this is matter pertaining to admitted amount of contextual bill, my lord. Kindly come to page 38 now of the read of one.
Give him a copy.
Only supplied only.
Only supplied.
Report. My lord, they are supposed to file the report by filing affidavit. Let me submit. Kindly come on last occasion, they have furnished the report, my lord. Without filing the affidavit, kindly come to the conclusion part, my lord. It is crystal clear.
Just a minute. Let me read. You all have read.
My lord.
That's it.
Yes, what? What is the inquiry report?
My lab will only supply.
What?
As per instruction will be.
Huh?
Affidavit prepared and sent for VP. I will filing in within a week.
You're filing.
Already
My
prepared,
only thing is,
Bringing this
this
report.
report,
along with it.
he furnished me, my lord.
Hmm.
Kindly,
As per court,
kindly,
He furnished it to you. Unfortunately, I don't have a copy of it.
my lord,
I am bringing a.
he furnished to the court also.
Huh?
That particular
I
case.
cannot read such a thick thing in
Yes, my lord,
2
I
minutes.
am bringing on record, my lord. By
Let
filing
it be on Friday, my lord. My entire stake that
Huh?
I earned is it being held, my lord.
You and another 10,000 others.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Can it be on next Friday, my lord? Coming Friday? Today is Monday.
Next week, my.
It is
Huh?
prepared only.
Right, next week, any?
As per my learned friend, it is prepared only.
but it has to be filed, Mr. Counsel.
My lord,
There's
he
a-
will file, my lord. He is competent enough.
He's competent, his clients are not.
They are not willing to file. He is competent, but his clients are not willing to file. My lord.
Mr. R.K. Muchari, Learned Counsel for the BTC, submits that affidavit has been sent for vetting
My lord.
and the same will be filed
This week, any date.
by this week. Yes, madam, anything?
For respondent one, my lord.
Miss
A Longcomer.
A. Longcomer. Are you filing anything?
No, my.
Submit that the respondent number 1 will not be filing any affidavit. List the matter in the next week.
Next Monday, my lord.
Next week.
Both the case 26 and 23. Same order. Oblige, ma'am. Made please your lunch.
In this matter, the respondent number 4 was on the last occasion present pleaded and affidavit was supposed to be filed by them. Both the respondents have not yet filed this.
As per direction, original record received. I am filing.
You'll file.
Will
When?
file.
Huh?
I will file.
When? It's
I don't-
okay.
In this
We
case,
know
RP
you'll
Bora
file,
is
but we want
appearing,
to know when.
But I.
During this lifetime, next
No.
life, not.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of RP Bora, my lord. He is in
Okay.
another court.
Yeah.
Record already received.
Okay. But when are you going to file
Next week,
affidavit or no?
Next week.
Mr. Counsel, please understand the question.
Yes.
Is it required for you to file an affidavit if you're going to bring the record?
But I am not prepared. It is his record. The matter is.
Okay, yes, you want to file.
Yes, we have filed.
You file affidavit.
Yes, today.
No,
today, Lordship.
they have not served the copy as of now.
Yes, my lord, I'm going to serve the copy, the petitioner's.
Okay.
First, at 2 year lordship, we are going to serve.
At
Sir,
2 for what?
We are going to serve the copy.
You give it to him now. Why should I? You don't have to give it here. You can give him outside also.
Yes, I'm going to submit.
Mr.
SD Royal.
S.D. Roy appearing for the respondent number 4 submits that he will be filing affidavit in the position today
Yes.
and serving a copy of the same to Mr. Y.S. Manan during the course of the day. Mr. Mushari, Learned Counsel for the BTC,
Respondent number 2.
for respondent number 3.
On behalf of RP Bora.
Submits that affidavit will be filed by the respondent number 3 within
1 week, my lord.
within a week. He also submits that the official records are with him. List the matter when List the matter after the king.
Because my name has not been reflected in the first list.
Any wakalatnama has been given or not?
The only thing, your lordship, the suspension is already there. They have suspended me twice, but no, your lordship, inquiry or final order has been passed. It's already more than 6 months. So, your lordship may fix a date.
Okay, give a date.
15 পিছতে দিয়ে ওটা of January. বিহু পিছতে আগত দিব নোৱাৰিম চাওক much
29 to 31.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, here we have challenged, in fact, we have come on the basis of a threatened action that the ONGC would work, act on the recommendation of the IEM. I just take your lordship to the facts of the case. Lordship, what has happened? A tender was floated by the ONGC, lordship, that notice inviting tender is an annexure 1. Annexure 1, lordship, it's at page 23.
Page
24. Yes. Lordship will come to straight away. It was a 2-bid tender, a technical bid and a financial bid. Now Lordship will come straight away to the bid evaluation criteria, which is an annexure 3, page 27, annexure 2, Lordship. Bid eligibility and experience of the bidder. Lordship, has Lordship got?
Yes.
2.11A, Roman 1. Bidder, that is a single bidder Indian joint venture company incorporated, should have a minimum 0.3 years of continuous or cumulative experience in providing similar services, that is revamping, repairing, fabrication and painting at oil fields and oil field installations, rigs, drilling, work over the chemical industries, petrochemical industries, and other large industries. This was what they needed. What we are concerned with this revamping, this, having fabrication experience in chemical industries, petrochemical industries, and other large industries. So after that, Lordship, one bidder had made not a bidder, of course, one may call it a name of prospective bidder. He made a pre-bid query, which is permissible, asking what is a large industry. What would it include?
Large, where's the question of large?
Large
Okay,
here
any
is
other
there.
large industry?
Any other large industry. So what is it? So that ONGC gave a clarification to that, Lordship. At page 33 for ONGC's clarification. Experience of both parts is required. Large industries means oil field installations, rigs, drilling, work over chemical industries, petrochemical industries, etc. So this is what we clarified ONGC gave. Thereafter, bids were submitted and the technical bid was open. And the respondent number 5 herein, technical bid was not considered. Then
whose bid was not considered?
5. The technical bid was not considered.
Not considered.
Not considered. 2 others were considered. 2 or 3 others were considered. Mine was considered, another one. Now what?
Now, you're the respondent number, you're the petitioner. So respondent number 5 technical bid not considered.
Not considered. That was open and that was not considered.
So how does that affect you?
That doesn't affect me. What has happened? Thereafter, the action begins now. Respondent number 5 went to the IEM, that is Independent External Monitors. Now, Lordship, the Central Vigilance Commission of India is a body to look after corruption. They want to bring transparency in government, in public sector undertaking. They are and fair play. This is that purpose the Central Vigilance Commission has been formulated.
Now, Central Richmond government has appointed a independent external monitors, which are a panel of 3 members of reputed persons to look after these public sector undertakings so that they conduct this bidding process fairly, there's transparency, there's no corruption, etc. They have a defined role to play. And so what the respondent filed, he went filed a representation before the independent external committee, saying that what is the definition of large scale industry? Now, the external committee, Lordship gave a reply, which is.
You said IEM.
IEM.
IEM, whereas the committee with C.
Lordship, if Lordship goes to the affidavit in opposition of the.
What does IEM stand for? The full name?
Independent external monitors.
Independent external monitor. So it is not a committee.
It's not a committee, it's a committee actually, a 3-member committee. If Lordship goes.
But the name is IEM. So you just mention IEM, otherwise you're confusing.
Lordship will just look at at page 63, running page 63, where the Central Vigilant Commission's
page 63.
63, running page 63.
Yes.
Lordship, this is a circular issued by the Central Vigilance Commission. And this Central Vigilance Commission has appointed an independent external monitor. And Lordship will find that there is.
No, where is the constitution of the IAM?
I'll
Where?
just come there, Lordship. I'll just bring your Lordship. Now, Lordship will look at clause 364, clause 2. 2.1 says, it talks about the integrity pact, which one is bound to sign when one enters into a contract. The contract essentially envisages an agreement between the prospective vendors, bidders, and buyers, committing.
Which page are you reading?
Page 64.
64, yes.
64.
Where?
At clause 2.1.
2.1. The
Integrity
pact.
Yes. What this pact envisages? The pact essentially envisages an agreement between the prospective vendor, bidders, and buyers, committing the persons, officials of both sides not to resort to any corrupt practices in any aspect, stage of the contract. Only those vendors, bidders who themselves subject themselves to such a pact with the buyer would be considered competent to participate in the bidding process. In other words, entering into this pact would be a preliminary qualification. Now, what are these pacts? They say. And now those will come at next page at page 66, 2.3.
What is this contract for, by the way?
This contract is for drill. Lordship, I just read out the notice inviting tender has said. It is basically for revamping, repairing, fabrication, painting of rigs and equipments, bunkhouses, etc. in ONGC, in the fields. It's an oil and gas related discussion. Contract for repairing, fabrication works, repairing and painting of rigs, equipments, bunkhouses, repairs for bunkhouse repairs. This is what it is for. That's why they need the petrochemical industry, etc., because it's got to do with this. Now, Lordship will look what is at page 64 or 66. Everyone, Central Vigilance Commission said there's an integrity pact, which every intending bidder and the person who's calling for bids, they have to sign. They have to be. And this would ensure fairness, transparency, etc. in the bidding process. Now, Lordship will find that clause 2.3, this integrity pact, IP would be implemented through a panel of independent external monitors appointed by the organization. The IAMs would have to review independently and objectively whether and as to what extent parties have to have complied with their obligations under the pact on receipt of any complaint by them from the bidders. Now, Lordship will see the next. Integrate the role of IM 2.6, Lordship will see. The role of IM is advisory, and the advice of the IEM is non-binding on the organization. However, as IEMs are invariably persons with rich experience and who have retired as senior functionaries of the government, their advice would help in proper implementation of the Integrity Pact. So basically, the role of the IEM is to see that the Integrity Pact is implemented. Next, Lordship will come to appointment of IEM, that is at page 67. Clause 3. The IEMs appointed should be eminent persons of high integrity and reputation. A periodical notice inviting applications from eligible persons will be published on the Commission's website. After due scrutiny and verification of the application and accompanying documents, as may be deemed appropriate by the Commission, the names would be included in the panel for consideration for nominee of IEM of nominees IEMs. The zone of consideration for the eminent person for employment as IEMs would be consisting of officers who have the post of Additional Secretary General of India or were in equivalent of higher pay scale at the time of retirement. Persons who have held the post of CMO MDs of Schedule A public sector enterprise and were equivalent to Additional Secretary to the Government of India. Persons who have held posts of CMDs, public MDs, and CEOs of public sector banks, insurance companies, financial companies, etc. Chief executive officers of an organization other than listed above, equivalent or higher to the additional secretary, officers of armed forces. So these are the people who are appointed as IEM to ensure that the Integrity Pact is implemented. Now, respondent number 5 goes and files a representation to the IEM on the interpretation of large industries. Lordship, the representation, then the IEM takes up the matter, gives a hearing, and then they give a.
Where is the representation?
Annexure 5.
Page
30. Annexure 5, page 35. After the bid has been rejected.
Page 35
Yes.
is to the office of the
Officer, yes.
CGM.
Lordship, and similar was also for
No, where is this? Where is the letter to the IEM?
Copy, Lordship, a copy of this has been, Lordship will look at page 38. Page 38. Copy to the independent external monitors. This.
So you did not write to the IEM.
He did not write. He wrote, he gave a copy to the IEM. Respondent number 5.
You got to be very careful what you say. You said the respondent number 5 had written to the IEM. It's not.
Lordship, in there's a type of Lordship will find our representation. Lordship will find at the time.
No, where is the? So let us be very clear. That means the petitioner, the respondent number 5,
Yes.
did not submit any letter to the IEM.
No, they did.
Where is that?
That copy we do not have, Lordship. There is one type of. It's in the email of the IEM. It's an email which the IEM sent.
So where have you said that in your reverments?
I have said that.
Where?
I have said that. The respondent number 5, this is upon being disqualified, approached the independent monitors. A hearing for the same was conducted on this. The IEM by email dated this. Informed the
Page,
para 15, page 12. The respondent number 5. Assam Drilling and Fluid and Equipment Services, upon being disqualified from the bidding process, approached the independent external monitors by filing on 1/5/2025 by filing a representation. The hearing of the same was conducted on this. The EIM by email dated 4/6/2024 informed the ONGC about the hearing conducted on the representation submitted by the respondent number 4 against the disqualification from the tender process. The independent external monitors in this email stated, we note that ONGC had not considered the work orders placed by IIT Guwahati. However, as per PEC, fabrication experience in any large industries is acceptable. Phrase any large industries stipulated in the PEC is very generic, which covers educational sector. If the ONGC intends to,
So
so I'll just take lordship to the email which is at
no, let us look, the email was sent
Yes.
with regard to your disqualification.
Yes.
Or you were not considered. What happened?
So respondent number 4 was not considered.
Respondent number 5
Was not considered.
was not considered at all.
Considered it is technical bid was rejected.
If it was rejected, that means it was considered and rejected. It cannot be.
It's not considered rejected, it's considered and rejected.
Then say that. You see, that is the problem. When you use word like you say not considered, then
It is considered and rejected.
okay, say that.
And then he filed a representation to the ONGC as well as to the IEM.
To the IM email.
And the IEM sent the email, which lordship
And the IM has sent the email to the
to the ONGC,
to do what?
saying that large industries, interpreting the word large industries. And lordship will find it that the at the page. The type copy is at page 39. Lordship is more convenient to read that copy. 1939 and actually 6.
Page 39.
39. Having heard Assam Drilling and ONGC, our opinion is as under. As per BEC, bidders should have an executed job orders contracts of similar services at fees of rupees 2.01 crores in the last 7 years.
This is whose letter?
This is the IEM's email. I have given a type copy. It's in the original is in the previous page. Bidders and record from the date of
Madam, please come to page 39. You have taken, you are right, you have taken me to page 39. Please read what is written here. Yes, sir. Our representation to the IEM. How can the IEM write a letter to itself or something?
No, Lordship, this is
What is happening?
Lordship will look at the next page. Lordship will look at next page, page
Yes.
6. Page 6. Have you
Page
heard
6?
the Assam? This is here, is there.
Page 6?
Lordship, Assam, it's in the top, it's there only. Page 41.
41.
It's an email. This is the type
You
copy
said
of
page 39, then
No, Lordship, 39 is the type copy of 41.
39 is the type copy of 41. Okay.
Because this is very blurred. Lordship will find our representation, this what is written in the top. That's exactly what we typed it. Then says, having heard Assam Drilling and ONGC, I'm reading from, as per BC bidder should have executed order of contract of similar services, this, Lordship. Assam Drilling, Lordship, I think it's better to read from the type. Emphasizes that they have submitted 5 work orders amounting to rupees more than 75 lakhs for fabrication, water treatment plants issued by IIT Guwahati, which have not been considered by ONGC. ONGC countered that the works orders for fabrication of water treatment plants issued by IIT Guwahati have not been considered as educational institutions, do not fall under the ambit of industry.
Which paragraph are you reading?
I am reading actually from the type copy, which is at page 41, Lordship said. Assam Drilling
Page
has,
41 is not the typed copy, madam.
no, 39 is the type copy of 41.
Yes, but which paragraph? How does it start that paragraph?
Assam Drilling emphasized that.
Yes, Assam didn't emphasize that.
Right. So type copy is clearer. So I was reading from the type copy. ONGC countered that work of fabrication of water treatment plant issued by IIT Guwahati have not been considered as educational institutions, do not fall under the ambit of industries. That is what the ONGC countered. Then they say we have noted that ONGC had
I
not-
thought this was the IEM letter.
Yes, this is IAM letter. But Lordship, in the IAM email, on the top it is there, our representation to this of extra, this is already there in the email of IAM. This is a reason for, it's already there, we have to type verbatim, because this is not, 41 is not clear.
Just a minute.
41 is not clear.
Let me read. Why was the bid of the respondent number 5 rejected? On what ground?
On the ground that he did not have the requisite qualifications, he gave tender a work order for the work he did for IIT, which was not considered.
Let us see the rejection letter. Is there some rejection letter?
Lordship, in this in page 30, we don't have the rejection letter, but in 35, page 35, they have a respondent number 5 has given the reasons. He has quoted in page 30.
Who is respondent number 5?
The private respondent.
He has quoted the reasons for his rejection.
We have received a mail, 35, we have received a mail from on 29/4/2024 from ONGC stating that our bid response number this have been rejected. Reasons for rejection: the documents submitted by the bidder do not fulfill the PEC clause B.1.2.1a within bracket Roman 2 and B14S under work order oblique PO which fulfills the PEC criteria have a total amounting to less than 2.01 crores. Hence, the bidder does not fulfill the PEC criteria. Bidder has not submitted valid labor license as or an undertaking. So the reasons for rejections. So this value was not because.
Let us see the clauses. I'm not understanding. I want to know the facts of the case.
Facts of the case.
Yes.
I'll say.
Now I understand you challenging the IEM recommendation.
ONGC had floated a tender. They had asked for, which is an annexure A1 for the work which is specified there, repair, fabrication works, painting.
Page, madam.
Page 24, annexure 1. This is what ONGC has asked for. This flow tender was floated by ONGC.
Rate contract, repair, fabrication.
This details were given below. Bid description, fabrication work, painting, rig, equipment, bunkhouse repair for period of 3 years for drilling services, Assam asset. Now,
So you submitted your bid
yes,
and you were rejected on the ground.
I was not rejected.
I mean, the respondent number 5 was rejected.
on the ground that he did not fulfill the eligibility clause. Now, the eligibility clause got to be find at page 27.
Page 37.
27.
27.
Yes. Bidder should have a minimum 0 years continuous or cumulative experience in providing similar services, that is revamping, repair, fabrication, and painting.
So according to the authorities, the respondent number 5 did not have this, is
So
it?
he should have executed a job order of at least 2.01 crores.
Where is that?
That is the next page. The bidder should have executed job contracts, similar services for the above mentioned jobs at least 2.01 crore in the last 7 years, reckoning from the date of the techno-commercial bid opening. Right? So now the problem comes with the interpretation of the word large industry. Because this work has to be done in chemical industries, petrochemical industries, or any other large
The
industry.
bidder should have executed job orders, contracts for the above mentioned industrial record on
This should be done in chemical industries, petrochemical industries, and any other large industries.
Where is it that?
That is at page 27. There, Lordship will find revamp.
Bidder.
Yes, 2.1.
Yes.
Bidder. Lordship will look.
Should have minimum of 3 years providing civil service
Oil rigs, etc.
at large oil. So it should be at large oil field installation.
Petrochemical, large oil field or other large industries.
Yes. So
Having executed fabrication, repair, painting jobs at bulk fuels, rated tanks, etc. So now what has happened? His bid value
is the respondent number 5? So the respondent number 5 did not have this cumulative experience
of
in providing all this in any of these chemical industries or
valued
petrochemical.
at above 2.1 crore.
Did not have.
So,
According to
according to
the tender committee,
executed fact.
they did not have.
He didn't. So his tender was rejected. Rejected. The technical bid was rejected. So his story ends there. Because his technical bid was rejected, he appealed to the independent external monitor, saying that I have executed large industries like IIT Guwahati. So large industry definition should also include IIT Guwahati. Now, they heard the ONGC and Assam Commercial, the respondent number 5. And they came to the finding, Lordship looks at the type copy at page 39 and 40 because it's more clearer. That is the email of the independent external monitors. 39 is much clearer. It's a very blurred copy. I typed it out. Assam, 39, last paragraph. Assam detailing emphasized that they have submitted 5 work orders amounting to more than 75 lakhs on fabrication business by IIT Guwahati, which have not been considered by ONGC. ONGC countered that the work order fabrication of water treatment plant issued by IIT Guwahati has not been considered as education institutions do not fall under the ambit of industry as required by ONGC. So this was not considered.
You see, madam, one thing. The technical bid was disqualified by whom?
By ONGC.
By ONGC. So IEM did not scrutinize those documents.
It's not the on his representation.
No, madam, you see.
They did not go through.
So what was their role?
Their role is to ensure that the integrity practice thing, they have gone beyond.
Only the integrity pact.
Yes, they've gone beyond the role and then they come. Lordship will look the next file. Then they say, we noted that ONGC has not considered the work orders. Will Lordship look at the next by IIT? However, BAC fabrication experience in any large industry is acceptable. That's what they say. Phrase any large industries are stipulated in BAC is very generic, which covers educational sectors. If ONGC intends to restrict the qualification experience to specific industries, then BAC should have been formed.
Let us see the role of the IEM.
Lordship, page 63. Running page 63. Page 69, Lordship. Role of IEMs. The IEM would be provided access to all documents, the 5.01 records pertaining to the tender for which a complaint or issue or is raised before them as and when warranted. The procedure, actually the role, I'll also go to page 4.1. 67, no, 7 is all of that. Yes, Lordship. The procurement wing of the organization shall hold quarterly meeting with the IEM. A summary of the contracts awarded in previous quarters, which are covered under the IP, shall be under the IP, Lordship, the Integrity Pact, shall be shared with the IEM during the quarterly meeting. Such summary of contract should include details like tender number, modes of tender, period, publicity, number of bidders received, number of bidders considered eligible, names and addresses of successful bidders. The above summary of contract is to help the IIM to analyze whether appropriate mode of tendering is being adopted by the organization, that is limited tender mode or nomination mode are unduly used. Number of bidders are not too low. Large number of bidders are not excluded while judging the eligibility during the tender bid evaluation stage, and whether the participants, all these things. These are the things IEM is supposed to do. And Lordship will find the role of the IEM is advisory. The IEM, it's desirable, the IEM should examine the process integrity, the process integrity. They are not expect to concern themselves with fixing responsibilities of officers. Complaint allegations, malafidis on the part of officers of the organization should be looked into by the CVC of the concerned organization. So theirs is to see that the integrity practice complied with, and the tender is fair and fair. Theirs is not for to interpret the tender document. And in fact, and their role is also advisory. They come under the Central Vigilance Commission. Lordship, at page 66 of the Commission's notification, it's clearly stated that the role of the IAM is advisory, and the advice of the IAM is not binding on the organization. That is very clearly said in the notification at page 66. So they can give advice at best. With vis-a-vis, they're concerned with the integrity pact. And even in the email which they addressed to ONGC, IAM also made it clear that their opinion is not binding. Lordship will look at page 41 if Lordship says. Further, the opinion rendered by the IAM is advisory, 41. And it's 6, it's advisory in nature and the IAM shall not be made responsible.
So if it's advisory in nature, you mean to say that it cannot be acted upon?
It needn't be acted upon.
No, it needn't be, is a different thing. It
Yes.
can be.
Acted upon, but then comes whether the IAM has the power to enlarge the scope of the bid required, bid criteria.
Well, that will depend upon the bid committee who will decide.
That is for the bid committee to decide, but whether the IAM is empowered to, have they not overshot the mark? In the sense, they
No,
cannot-
is it the case of the bid committee that they do not want to act upon the advice of the IAM?
No, Lordship, that is not what has happened. We
So they want to act upon the
we
advice.
came to the court and we feared that they would act upon the advice or the interpretation given by the IAM. So that is why we came to court. And we turned out to be correct because after the technical.
So where is the rejection of the technical bid of the respondent number 5 in the first place? No one has submitted till now.
No. ONGC has the records. The records are.
We have to see that.
They have to bring the records, produce the records first.
So Lordship is taking this matter for final disposal today or?
If I take something, I'll take it for final
Yes,
disposal.
Lordship, then
The records will be necessary.
but otherwise, Lordship, on this ground, basically, if my
Yes, yes.
question completes, then I will.
I think she has finished.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Look, I thought you all were ready, you all were
Okay,
starting
no,
to,
no,
you all were wanted
We
to
are not
finish.
ready. We are ready,
We
Lordship.
need the records,
Ah.
but we need the records.
Have you got the record?
The one thing is very clear, Lordship.
Huh?
The issue is very simple.
Ah,
It is like he was rejected by us
ah,
on the ground that he did not comply with that requirement of eligibility.
okay.
Then ultimately the opinion has come from IAM. That opinion is with us and that is not binding on us. And we are yet to take a decision whether we'll accept it or
That
not.
is what, so
Yes,
you
Lordship.
take a
It's a
decision.
premature case.
Correct.
Lordship, no. But
That's
Lordship,
what.
look at the affidavit, if I interpret, I correct my.
Next
learned
part is, there are two writ petitions. The first writ petition, they are challenging the tender where the contract period is for 3 years. As because there is a stay, we floated another tender for a short time, that is 9 months. Because this is a very important job for ONGC because we want repairing and monitoring in the rigs day in and day out. Now there is no contractors in service project. So we have to do it ourselves. Therefore, as a stopgap arrangement, in that case also there is a stay. If Lordship is pleased to allow us to continue with either of the tender, maybe the 3 years or the 9 months.
3 years, obviously. Well, let the 3 years be heard and finished off, Lordship.
Or else we can recall the whole tender of 3 years and we can pursue the 9 years and with a fresh tender for
9 months even.
9 months, which is going on.
But Lordship, to recalling a tender has to be for good reasons.
Yes, we have a good reason, Lordship.
Good reason.
We are open for everything. We do not have any blue-eyed
No,
person.
No, so the basic issue raised by the petitioner is whether the recommendation of the IAM should be acted upon or not.
Absolutely.
So let them take a call on that first.
Yes, let the court hear that.
No, madam. Please do not twist what I'm saying.
Yes, let them.
I am saying let the ONGC take a call on that first.
Lordship.
They are the ones who are the tender inviting authority. They know what they want. They are the ones best to interpret.
No, Lordship, the point then comes, can they take a call on that now after the technical bid is open?
If it's for public interest, why not?
No, Lordship, the Supreme Court has clearly barred once the technical bid is open.
Ah.
You cannot, and who is the IAM to give a opinion because the Supreme Court has said right from 2016
Ah.
that what the tender committee authority requires, the tendering authority requires,
Yes.
the criteria is to be decided by the tendering authority, not even the court. Not
Correct.
even the court.
Correct.
So IAM
So,
is neither a court nor a
Correct.
person qualified.
So do you mean to say that executive authority cannot review its own decision?
No, that's not, Lordship, they cannot once it, but if then the tender is open, then again Ramanna helps me, Lordship. Because if the tender.
See, Ramanna, how does
Yes, Lordship, if the tender is open the interpretation of large industries is expanded. Which
Then I'm not on the interpretation of large industry.
that will come to that. If it's expanded, then there would have been many other people who have been deprived. You cannot do that.
Let them take a decision, then you can challenge their decision.
But in the meantime, Lordship, harm will be done. Harm will be done, Lordship.
How?
Because authority who does not-
Financial bid has to be open, then after
That's only the
financial bid.
Lordship, let them carry on. Lordship will, if IIMs cannot give an opinion, fix a criteria. I'm not talking about opinion. They are confined to the integrity.
Have you filed your affidavit?
They're fine.
Yeah,
And
you've all
they have
filed.
filed.
All
their
have it.
affidavit.
Here is a case where there is ONGC has protected tender. My tender was rejected in a technical bid on the grounds that the job performed by me in the IIT Guwahati was not taken into consideration. On the ground, it's not a large tender. Now, IIM is an authority under the CBC. CBC has created it. And all of us have accepted the IIM. IIM under the document is very clear what kind of role, what is the power given to IIM. And ultimately, IIM has to interpret. There is
According to them, according to the petitioners, IEM is only to interpret the what pact? Integrity pact, nothing beyond that.
Correct.
That's wrong.
That's correct.
Integrity pact is itself the document, the name of the document.
Okay.
Under it, the IIM has the authority to interpret the conditions of tender also. It's clearly mentioned.
Okay.
Now, ultimately, whatever opinion they give is not binding on the OEC. That is correct.
Correct. It's advisory in nature.
Yes. Now, it is at that stage. As your Lordship was saying now, they are yet to take a call, but they have filed an affidavit. OEC has filed an affidavit saying that they have basically
They were
in-house
considered.
bidding and they have accepted it. But final decision they have not taken.
But they
It may
have-
not be correct.
They want to
So-
know.
It's premature.
My submission is that let the matter come up on 20th. In the meantime, we will take a final call either to reject or accept it and file a short affidavit on that point only. And on 20th, 20, Lordship, the whole matter may be trashed out.
20th of,
This one.
This month.
you all can do it. on
Very,
the-
very minor. It is on a very narrow campus.
Lordship, he will go for a vacation after that, on the 21st.
No, I'll be going vacation tomorrow. I'll come back on 19th.
Okay, then we'll go to 21st.
Lordship will be on vacation. Huh? Lordship will be on vacation from 21st.
Yes, I'll be on.
All of us will be on vacation.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll fix on 20th
My lord, stays benefiting no one.
on the prayer of the parties, list the matter on 20th.
On that observation, Lordship, that final call whether to accept it or not.
On the 20th, the ONGC shall inform this court as to whether the recommendation made by the IEM with regard to a relook of the respondent number 5's technical bid is going to be accepted by the ONGC or not.
Highly obliged.
Whether they can legally can. No.
And then
No,
that
that is the second-
interpretation
that is the
Lordship will
second.
take. That Lordship will decide. Will not take that in enter into that domain.
Legally can.
32.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. This is regarding non-payment of contractor bill.
Lordship instruction awaited, Lordship.
She's not in the list.
Not really.
Okay, right. Ms. S. Kemprai is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit,
Okay,
to obtain instructions and file affidavit with regard to the contractual dues claimed by the petitioner. This is the matter.
part payment has been made, Lordship.
Purpose of petitioner's counsel submits that part payment of the contractual dues of the petitioner has been made in the meantime.
Obliged.
Item 33.
For respondent number 3, we have entered appearance. And for respondent number 3. And so we have entered appearance by filing the Wakalatnama, so we'll file the affidavit in opposition in time to come.
Mr. Counsel, you want the GMC to demolish some unauthorized structures, correct? Are you, what is your role
I am the flat owner in the building, your lordship. I am the most affected person.
So you are against the demolition to be done.
I want the demolition to be carried out. The petitioner first complaint was filed in 2013. And final notice has been issued. If you come.
Okay, anyway, Mister,
Yes.
name.
S.A. Bhatia.
Huh?
S.A. Bhatia.
S.A.
Bhatia.
Bhakhtiar, learned counsel for the respondent number 3. Is granted how much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file affidavit.
Your lordship.
Yes, madam, you? Are you filing any affidavit? Why? Who is for the GMC? Oh, you are appearing for 1 and 2. So you file. Right. Miss A. Thakur, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 1 and 2. Appearing on behalf of Mr. P. Nayak, learned counsel for the respondent number 1 and 2. Shall file their affidavit within 3 weeks.
Please give me a fixed date to file petition.
Please the matter on, give it.
Fixed date. 24 June.
That's okay.
24.
I'm not in item 34, 35, my lord, A. Gyan, my lord, she is appearing. No, she is indisposed, my lord, and also we have received instruction in the matter, we will file affidavit.
Oh, very good. For Brahmaputra board.
Yes.
Lordship, covered metal, Lordship, amount is admitted.
Madam, you see, what is happening is, all the cases are getting stuck in the contempt case.
It's
Contempt
in the
stage.
process of payment, Lordship. They already.
Whatever it is, madam, this Brahmaputra board affidavit now will apply to all. That is why I'm waiting. Let us, so you are going to be like the farmer who tends to his sheep. Because of you now, everybody will go to the greener pastures. So let us wait for the affidavit of Brahmaputra. It will help everybody. Because in the other cases, the Brahmaputra board was not a party. That's it. At least now we will have a clear stand.
That's a short that maybe.
Mr. H. Gupta, learned counsel for the
One, my lord.
learned counsel for the respondent number 1 and Brahmaputra board is not a party.
Lordship, they have not made Brahmaputra board as party. They have made only Jal Shakti.
Lordship, in recent case only, this is 2000, this case was, came up on 11/9/2024, Lordship.
You'll be filing for whom?
My lord, for one, my lord, that's one number
Jal
one.
Shakti.
So in the last order, it was indicated Union of India and Brahmaputra.
Correct. What I ordered. Maybe is there some other case of yours? Let us
Yes,
see with
Lordship,
35.
recent case,
With 35. It
35
might be.
is also.
There's no Brahmaputra board here.
No, recently I filed with Brahmaputra board.
Anyway, you file for Brahmaputra board.
My
also.
lord.
No, you file for both. Mr. H. Gupta submits that he will be filing affidavit on behalf of the Union of India and Brahmaputra board.
My lord.
Within?
My lord, within a week, my lord.
Within a week. In as much as the parawise comments have been received.
Yes.
Why don't you make an application, Brahmaputra board? That's right. Enjoy the fact that the Brahmaputra board is also going to file an affidavit. This court is of the view that the Brahmaputra board should also be made a party in this case. Accordingly, the writ petitioner shall submit a corrected cost title to the registry showing the Brahmaputra board. What is the full address? What is the Brahmaputra board?
I
Brahmaputra
have
board.
in my new map,
You give it to her also.
not.
The Brahmaputra board should be treated as respondent number 7.
Seven.
Huh?
Item 34, it will be 7.
And item 35 will be item, huh?
It will be.
Respondent number 8.
It will be 8.
Okay.
List the matter after review.
License.
Lot.
36.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, kindly pass over, for David, lordship.
Where is the notification? Pass over for what?
Adjournment, lordship.
Why?
My senior counsel is out of space, lordship.
Who's your senior counsel?
SB Laskar, lord.
Huh?
Mr. SB Laskar.
Adjournment prayer has been made on behalf of Mr. S.B. Raskar, learned counsel for the petition on the ground that he is out of state. Mr. Ibot Thakur, learned counsel for the Forest Department, has submitted notification dated 5/9/2024 issued by the Special Chief Secretary Forest close to the government of Assam from Environment and Forest Department, which is to the following effect. How you take it down? Okay. It is the prayer made by the petitions council, may pray on behalf of the petitions council, this is the matter after the vacation. Problem.
37 for order.
Lordship, kindly pass over the matter ordered in lordship, due to some.
Why?
Due to some personal difficulties of my senior could not appear before the court.
Madam, you are supposed to implead the secretary to the government of India, by order dated 16/9/2022. More than 2 years have gone. You have not filed any application. You are not interested. What to do? How many more years should we give you to file an application?
Lordship, this matter may be fixed on.
Huh?
This matter may be fixed on lordship on tomorrow.
On
Tomorrow, lordship.
tomorrow. Right. Miss
And Shyam.
and Shyam appear, prays that the matter may be adjourned. Full stop. On perusing the orders passed by this court, it is seen that the petitioner had been adjourned. No, the petition that the case had been adjourned. While order dated 16/9/22, to enable the petitioner to implead the incumbent in the office of the Secretary to the Government of India from a Ministry of Women and Child Development Department. Full stop. However, even after 2 years, the petitioner has not done the same. On the request of the petitioner's counsel, on the request made by Ms. So-and-so, list the matter after a week. Next.
Item 40.
What has happened to the review?
My lord, actually, my lord, I have gone through the last order, my lord. They filed review, my lord, 7/11/2024 and 13/11/2024. It was object.
It was
Objection, my lord.
It is under objection.
But nothing has been done.
No, it has been rectified.
Rectified.
My lord, kindly say vocal order, my lord. So after order was issued, my lord, 13/5/2000.
Anyway, Mr. Counsel, he has said that it has been rectified.
My lord, copy was not served to us, my lord. Copy served.
You give a copy to him.
Yes, lord.
Mr.
H. Ali, my lord.
H. Ali, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the review petition filed by the respondent is under objection in the registry.
That has been rectified.
However, Mr.
R. Shetty.
R. Shetty appearing for the
respondent on behalf of P. Sharma, Your Lordship.
Respondent submits that the review petition has been rectified.
Yes.
And the same will be listed in the court shortly.
Yes.
Accordingly, let this matter after the vacation.
Hello.
How many? Just if I just tell them, if I try to go.
Last year, my lord, for developmental works, if art is extracted, we don't need, there was no requirement for EC. Now,
There's
my
no
lord,
requirement for EC.
EC. Now Supreme Court has said, and NGT guidelines are there, that he needs to have EC, my lord. So he needs to go through PWD, they will write to us, and this year, well, that instructions are very clear. Point 2.
So what is to be done?
Well, let him take some instructions from his client. I am handing over the instructions.
Okay, right. Mr. D. Gogoi, the counsel for the forest department, has submitted a letter dated 9/3/2024 issued by the DFO Sibsagar Division (P). This is how. With regard to the manner in which, with regard to the rejection of the prayer of the petitioner to extend his permit. Mr.
H.K. Sharma.
H.K. Sharma, counsel for the petitioner, prays for time to obtain instructions from his client. Accordingly, lead this matter.
Next Monday, my lord.
Huh?
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Much. All.
That will list for motion item 1.
May it please your lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? But before my pronunciation started, Lordship, we have received this petition at 11:30 a.m. Lordship.
Oh,
Yes, Lordship. So
so you had not filed this in the morning when you were making
we
a.
have received
No, we had filed in the morning.
How could you have filed without giving him a copy?
No, he's not on my instructions. He's on his instructions.
Lordship, no, I have received at 11:30. That's why I have put my signature at 11:30. Lordship.
Oh, you received the petition only at 11:30.
Yes, Lordship, otherwise also each submission date is extended, they will decided to extend Lordship for one,
No,
at
he has
least for
instructions.
at least for 1 week, Lordship. Lordship, we have the matter on Wednesday, Lordship. Lordship, may I record my submission?
When does they mean?
This evening.
Yeah, after tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Lordship, may I record?
Thursday.
Thursday is.
Yeah, what is the case, by the way?
My
Just-
lordship, which was it? My lord, at page 14.
14.
1-4. At page 14
There.
is a tender notice.
Forwarding letter.
No, it's a part of it. The bid starts from page 19.
Page 19, let me see.
There's a tender notice,
No.
which is for submission of.
This is instruction to bidders. Where are
My
where is
lord,
the
the
start?
relevant clause is at page.
No,
37.
where is the start? Forwarding
37.
letter. Huh? How does it start? How does the tender notice
No, this
start?
is on the website, they will give it. We have given the relevant page. What is relevant? This
Should
gives
at
the
least
notice.
give the first page. If you give the first
No, we
page.
do not have the first page. What we had is
Anyway,
I know, but you don't have the
I stand
facility.
corrected. I stand corrected.
What is the NIT dated?
This is 9th of November, Milord. I've given. So far as this is concerned, this is for hiring of these Bowser's tankers by the oil, the hiring of tankers by the oil. Now, they have a clause at page 39.
Yes.
If I may read the clause, clause 3.7.
Yes.
Your Lordship there. Each bidder can offer only two numbers of readily available 12 KL capacity oil Bowser's oil tankers as mentioned above in BEC BRC clause number so and so, model number so and so, so and so. All the oil tankers must be in the bidder's name. In case of proprietary firm, in the proprietor's name, similarly in the firm, in case of partnership company. This much. That means if I have two, I can participate. At a first blush, it is so correct. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing absolutely wrong with it.
What?
Nothing is wrong with it. If I have two vehicles of this make,
So
I can participate.
So if you have one also, you can participate.
No.
There's no bar.
Can offer only two. Can offer only
It
two.
can offer only two.
Only two. Even if I can offer
You
two.
can offer only two.
I can, if I have two, I can participate.
If you don't have two, you cannot.
If I don't have two, I cannot. It's okay. Now, page 37. Page 37.
Yes.
Technical evaluation criteria. First one, the bidder must be in the business of so and so, so and so. I skip it for a moment. I am on the second one. May I read, my lord? The bidder must have experience of providing services of at least one number of attached Bowser tankers having capacity so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so for transportation of petroleum product, this. Meaning thereby, earlier, my lord, earlier, we had to bid in group of 5. 5 Bowsers, not 2, 5. Of which the requirement was I must own 2. And the rest 3 I can arrange by way of attachment. Those who attach, they will not own 2, but they may have 1, they may arrange 1. That my lord finds at page 66.
Now just a minute.
My lord.
Now this page 37.
37?
It says that the bidder must have experience of providing at least one.
In an alternative or
the one number of attached Bowsers.
Attached Bowsers.
Not your own.
For the experienced powder, either I am in the business number 1 or in the earlier round, if I had only attached 1 with someone, then also I qualify here. My lord, suppose in the earlier round, I had 1 Bowser of my own. And
No, you see, supposing you had a Bowser but did not participate in the tender earlier. Supposing you had 2 Bowsers earlier and you did not participate.
We are not on that. Any person
who
is desirous.
Come to 39.
39.
Come to page clause 3.7.
My lordships.
Where is the experience required?
This is in the page 37.
37 only.
37 requires experience.
So
39 is the criteria.
So clause 3.7
has to be read with 3.1.
It only provides the number of Bowsers that a person.
Correct. 2. Now this says experience criteria on the number of vehicles are 2. I have 2 only. And on the experience criteria, my lord, earlier, if I had 1 vehicle which I had attached with someone, I gained that experience. This is how it comes up. But in the present round, there is no concept of attachment. Earlier tender.
So this page 37 is of an earlier.
No, present one. Present one.
The bidder must have experience of providing services.
That is of earlier experience. Because at page 66, if lordship sees 66 of the earlier round, you know,
no. Just a page 37.
Page 37.
The bidder must have experience of providing service of at least 1 number. Okay. Along with that 2 now.
Yes.
So he has to be. He has to have.
It's not like that. I must own 2.
Correct. You must own 2.
I must own 2.
And experience.
And for the experience part, either I had owned 2 earlier or either 1 I had attached with someone will suffice.
Correct.
Will suffice.
Yes.
This is because
at page 66 in the earlier tenders, what I required, put in page 66 was 1.3. Was 1.3 downbill.
Yes.
One bidder shall offer their browsers in groups of minimum 5 numbers of so and so and so and so. In each of the offered groups of tankers or browsers, at least 2 tankers browsers must be in the bidder's name. That's all. So out of 5, 2 were required to be in my name.
This is what? This is a
Earlier one.
earlier
one.
earlier tender.
My lord. Earlier tender. It required that 2 only in my name, and 45, the rest could be attached. Now, those who had attached will gain experience and can participate now. From now on, what has happened, my lord, with all humility, the attachment concept is done away with. No attachment. If you have to, you participate, else gone. So what is the legal outcome?
No, but those persons who are attached earlier, they can participate.
From now on, I'm saying, now on. Now,
how do you know? Next week they might, next month, next year there might be a different tender. Okay.
This is the cartel formation. May I just indicate how I'm projecting the case? What happens is, today, if I have to, I can participate. Earlier, I had experience also, suppose. But I am a new one, and I want to participate by attaching one thing, a browser. So what has I attach with her, and I gain the experience for the next round. From now on, no experience starts. That means in the pool, those fishers who are there, who have the money and the experience, they will remain forever. No new person can come in ever. The experience part of attachment is gone. That's how local participation is encouraged. I somehow managed to purchase one. I attach it with X. I participate by being in the outer ring. I gain the experience. By the next bit, I might be able to procure another one. I go inside. Now a third one comes to attachment. That's how participation is enlarged. Here what happens is that the moment the attachment things goes away, then only those who have experience and the money, meaning thereby the vehicles owned of the make, will be able to do it. Else, no one else can come in.
Maybe only for this NIT, but not for the
even for this on the maybe context. Even for this, everything goes. Once the chain is broken, the attachment chain is broken. Nothing remains, me, Lord. I cannot participate, and I will never get experience.
So that means you are a new person.
Absolutely. The attachment, if you remove the attachment, kindly remove the experience part of attachment. Then I am in. I want to participate, but for this, I represent it to them. They're not responding, and there is no pre-bid system here. Pre-bid meeting here. And they require the vehicles only in April 2025 by the record. What I am saying, my lord, let him have the instructions, but for me to participate, because they require in April.
I don't know.
No, it's given. I'll just indicate.
No, let him take instruction. Yes.
In this case also, that earlier 2020 tender was for a group tender also. That is for 5 browser, 10 browser, or 15 browser. This is specifically for two browsers. In page 37, 2.0. Page 37.
Yes.
2.0.
Yes.
Bidders to offer only 2 numbers of readily available 12 KL capacity oil browsers oil tankers registered in his her farm name. In case offered browser tankers has more than 2 numbers, then only the 2 numbers of the techno commercially acceptable with latest vintage browser tankers will be considered. In case offered browser tanker is less than 2 numbers, then the bid will not be considered and shall be rejected. Offers with the attached browser tankers shall not be considered and shall be straightway rejected. So Lordship, for that, the experience clause in the 3.1. 1.4, he directly, if this is for 9 KL, the bidder, similar work mentioned about means the following: the bidder must be in the business of providing service for transportation of petroleum products as well as chemicals, chemical salt solution in any so period of minimum 2 years, that is 24 months, under a single contract by deploying minimum 1 number of tanker browsers having capacity not less than 9 KL, or bidder must have experience of providing service at least 1 number of attached browsers tankers having capacity not less than 9 KL to Oil India Limited, experience so for transport of.
What is the difference between 1 and 2?
That's it. 1 is for directly and other was for the attached, like the petitioner. The petitioner is
he cannot participate by own. He is not the bidders. He is trying to bid through the main bidders. So he is for other earlier the group bidders. So 5, 10, 15. For that for offering 5 browsers lottery, minimum 2 for the bidders, main bidders, he has to the 2 bidders, 2 browsers he has to own. And others he can borrow from the others as that like the petitioners. Now the what company has taken a decision, giving the benefit to the youths. Now they can straightway by own lordship by executing registered partnership deed, they can offer their bid. Now earlier the group system now.
He says, but then because of the experience loss, he cannot participate.
Experience lordship 2.1, 3.12 lordship. Attached browser
3.1, 3.12.
attached browser system is there lordship. The bidders
This is of the earlier round.
Huh?
This experience is always in the past tense. Experience cannot be in the future. If I had an experience, I can. What I am saying is that if your attachment clause is there, then I can
now the
participate.
now
Otherwise,
the,
I cannot
now the
participate.
petitioners can directly participate.
No, I cannot.
As per my telephonic instruction, lordship, the petitioners can now directly participate by executing the partnership. If lordship the peruse the clause 3.7 at page 39.
Yes.
Last clause line. In case of proprietary firm, it may be in proprietor's name, and similarly, it may be in the firm name in case of partnership firm oblique company. So by the petitioner can also participate by executing partnership deed. Lordship may have the matter on witness because they have
a partnership.
and
When I
others,
was able to
others also
participate
lordship, he has challenged the clause 3.7 lordship from CP construction. And several of the new judgment also come in the 2022 also, lordship.
Those are different.
No, I want the fundamental thing of it, my lord. Everything goes. I cannot participate, my lord, without an attachment clause.
Right. Mr. S. Banis, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that in terms of the NIT dated 9/11/2024, a bidder can participate in the tender process only if the bidder can offer 2 numbers of readily available 12 KL capacity oil bowsers / oil tanker. However, the experience required of the bidder in terms of clause 3.1 bracket Roman 2.
No, that's not.
Huh?
It's with all humility. From today, I need not have an experience clause. I can participate under attachment. If there is no attachment clause, I cannot even participate if I don't have to. The attachment clause.
So you need to have 2.
Yes.
Then
I need to have 2.
Yes.
Otherwise, I cannot participate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Please, I said that you need to have 2 things. What have I said? Yes. Of the NIT. Required the bidder to have at least 1 number of attached bowsers / tankers earlier. He submits that for a new bidder, like the petitioner, there was no question of having the experience required under clause 3.1 bracket of the NIT. And as such, clause 3.7 bracket 1 or the NIT should not be given effect. Mr.
K. Kulithan.
A. Kalita appearing for
Respondent Oil India.
the foreign oil India submits that the period for submission of tender has been extended,
Will be extended.
will be extended by
For 1 week, at least.
by
for-
1 week. Accordingly, lay this matter on Friday to enable Mr. Kalita to obtain instruction.
A motion. Hello.